Hey everybody, this is Ben here, and I'd like to welcome you to this training on creating brand identity. Now, the first step to creating top of mind authority is that you need to fully know and understand your core target audience. I cannot stress enough how important this is. This is going to help you develop a solid plan for sharing engaging content that not only resonates with your audience, but it aligns with your brand's messaging and builds relationships that drive sales. So the first thing that I want you to do is set aside some time to download and complete your Creating Brand Identity workbook. It's listed below. And this workbook is going to go in depth on the things that you need to put in place before you can get connected with and start messaging your prospects. So it's super important to put this foundation in place. So don't settle for just assuming you know these answers. I recommend you take time and complete this workbook using as much detail as possible. Now, you will need to get inside your audience's head and figure out what are they thinking about. So I want you to put yourself in their shoes to figure out what the underlying motivations when determining whether or not to use your product or service, okay? Now, I'll let you know right now that your audience isn't thinking about you. That's important to remember when you are going through this exercise. Your audience is only thinking about themselves and what's in it for them. And that's okay. It's important to realize that that aspect of it. So you want to shift your entire focus on helping your audience. That shows that you care about your audience and that you have their best interests in mind. All right? Once you get a good feel for what they're thinking, then you can place the focus on how your brand can help them achieve their goal. All right. You will need to clearly describe the biggest benefits of your products and services, not just what you do, but explain exactly why you should be important to your customers. Why should they purchase from you? How are you going to help them reach their goals? All right. Be asking those questions. This is called your unique selling proposition or your USP. Your USP. By developing a solid USP, you can better identify your opportunities to help your audience that sets you apart from your competitors. All right, this will help you improve your position on the way to your ultimate goal. And when you help others achieve their goals, they'll be way more likely to help you achieve yours. This is true in both life and business, so it's an important part to remember. Now, in order to know how you can help them, you also need to have a solid understanding on the pain points your audience is experiencing. What problems are they having? What challenges are they facing? What issues are causing them pain over and over again? These might be the most important questions you'll answer about your audience because it will help you get inside their head and figure out their motivations. Now, when you understand the pain points your audience is facing, it's very easy to share how you can help them achieve their goals, which will ultimately help you achieve your own goals. I mentioned that a second ago. You get what you give in these types of situations. Now, finally, you will want to put together a comprehensive description of the key segments of your audience to create detailed, vivid profiles of the exact people you are trying to target. These are called your buyer personas, and they help eliminate the guesswork in figuring out, what types of resources and content resonates most with your audience. So these personas, they need to not only identify who your buyers are, but clearly outline what pain points they're experiencing and what factors they care about the most. Go into extreme detail. Talk about their goals, where they are getting stuck, how they are accessing and consuming content. The more details you can include, the easier it will be for you to target this person as you implement your top-of-mind strategy. So that is the framework for creating your brand's identity. The first step in creating top-of-mind authority on LinkedIn, which is one of our ultimate goals. So I want to reiterate that it is super important to have this down before you start trying to send out any messages. Set aside some time to go through this workbook in great detail. And if you have any questions, be sure to reach out to us in the Connect365 implementation group. And our implementation experts and specialists over there are going to help you get whatever you need to get rocking and rolling with this system.